Hey everybody, Geek Alchemy here with a little different take on soap safety. Now, I just want to start out by giving you some basic information. Sodium hydroxide on the acid-base scale is very heavily on the base. In fact, it ranges about a 14 on that scale. Now, I also want to let you know that vinegar ranges just above a 2, around 2.2, something like that, depending on how diluted it is in water. Baking soda, what we have right here, is around an 8. Now, for those of you who do not know what happens with vinegar and baking soda, let me show you a quick demonstration. All of that, really cool, right? How about on your skin? No, not so much. Well, baking soda and vinegar, it would just feel probably a little weird. But I'll have you know that there are a lot of well-intended soap makers out there that tell you for your first soap making adventure to keep vinegar next to you in case sodium hydroxide were to get on your skin. Now, the real proper safety precautions, how you should handle that is by going to your sink, getting cold, soapy water, and soaping yourself up, soaping down the area that had the sodium hydroxide on it. All the while remembering to keep as cold as a temperature as you can, because what happens to sodium hydroxide with water is something called an exothermic reaction. In other words, when it hits water, it heats up incredibly hot. That's why you hear so many soap makers say, well, I mixed my lye solution and now I have to wait until it cools down. It's because it can go in excess of 200 degrees from room temperature in a matter of moments of being dissolved in regular water. Now imagine that with vinegar. Can you imagine over 200 degrees heat bubbling on your flesh? That's terrifying. That's going to leave a mark, to say the least. So, if and when you decide to join your soapy companions with your own experiment of soap, please do not use vinegar to neutralize any sodium hydroxide that might fall on you. The best thing you can do is rinse it in cold, soapy water. That is what you need to do. Yes, I'm in my bathroom because at the moment, this is one of the places with the best light. So, all of that, I swear, not to bash anybody. That was not my intent. My intent was to make sure that if you decide to go ahead and start soap making, that please I just want you to have the right information. Do not use vinegar on yourself, please. As for the duration of time that you should be washing down if you do get exposed, about 10 to 15 minutes. Go ahead and fact check me. I might be wrong, but that is with the knowledge that I have researched. Also, if it hits your eyes, you need to rinse that with just cold water ASAP, and you need to get yourself to a doctor. Don't try. That's why you need safety goggles when you make soap, in case there's any splashes, because, okay, well, no, I'm not clumsy. I'll just pour really gently down the spatula. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, you do not know what that stick blender can do. I cannot tell you how many times a stick blender has had air bubbles in it after I thought for sure I'd gotten them all out. And guess what? The blender farts soap all over me. I'm not kidding. Farts soap. You don't want it farting soap in your eyeball. You don't. You really, really don't. So, I want you to know, you guys, that I love you. I don't want you to see you hurt. Don't get hurt. Don't have that reaction on your skin. And not in your eyeball either. Not in your eyeball either. That would hurt. Trust me. Thank goodness I never had it in my eyeball. I'm just saying, it would definitely hurt. Don't do it. Don't do it. Happy sewing, everybody.